If you want to die early, age quickly, or develop health issues at an early age, try to be in control of everything. Welcome to another episode of Life Principle. Today we are on R and it represents relax and release. One characteristics of humans is that we want to be in control of everything. Like you want to feel that sense of control. You want to have this feeling of being able to handle things by ourselves. But in literal sense, we are not supposed to actually be in control of everything. We are supposed to give our best, try our best, do all we need to do to get what we want. Just give our all to certain pursuit. But that doesn't mean that we have to be in control, because if you want to be in control of everything, then you have a lot to deal with in your life. Because you, first of all, there will be no mental stability. You have to start thinking of a lot of things, and there is something called grace. There are certain things you will do, or there are certain things that you might not even need to put so much effort in, and you yield a very positive result beyond your imagination. So it is advisable to give our best to certain pursuits. Like if you want to achieve something, of course, give your best. Try everything you can to make sure that you get what you want. Give it your all, but at the same time, try to release and relax. Don't try to want to have it all in control. There are things that will never go our way. There are things that will never go the way you want it to go. There are some outcomes that are beyond our control. We actually don't have control to certain things, and one of them is the outcome, results, and many other things. That's why you see that certain people will put just a little effort into something, and you see so much positive outcome, and some may have tried their possible best, give it their all, work so hard, and yet there is no outcome, there is nothing coming out. So it is very good to give your best, but it is way better to relax and just release. Release control, release being having everything under your control, release having to hold on to anything, release trying to know the next step, trying to know how it's going to come out. Just do your best and leave the rest and see how it goes. Just like how when you are relaxed, that is when you get ideas. How when you're tired, you just let things be and you start seeing results. But that is also how everything works. We don't need to have control. We don't need to be in control. We don't need to hold on to anything. We don't really need to see the results. We don't need to know how it's going to turn out. We don't need to know how everything is going to turn out. We don't really need to know the outcome. We just need to give our best. So as much as possible, release and relax. And actually, to me, I feel the worst thing you can do to yourself is try to want to know how the result of something will turn out to be, or how it's going to work out, because there are certain things that will not work out the way we want, and sometimes it's necessary, because there are some results that will come out beyond your imagination, and be like, wow, you didn't even know the result will be this exponential. You didn't know it would be this beautiful. We cannot see everything. We have limited. As much as it is advisable to have a vision, but our visions are limited. There are certain levels to which you can see things, but there are certain results that are beyond your imagination. There are certain things that are beyond what you can even comprehend. So it is good to give your best, but it is also wise to let go of being in control. Just let things come out the way they are. the way they should be. And sometimes there are some lessons you actually need to learn before a certain things before a certain result will show itself. There are some lessons that need to be learned during your journey. There are some things you need to. There's some level of growth you need to accomplish. There's some level of maturity you need to get before you'll be able to get certain things you want in life. So it is better to just let things flow, let things be, but most importantly, give your best. Give your best, relax, release, and pray, and wait for the outcome.